Oh, I see someone's waking up. Hey, cutie. Uh, yeah, you're kind of strapped down. Don't try to move too much. You'll probably hurt yourself. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to make the strap so tight. But I couldn't have you busting out on me, could I? No, I couldn't. You're so cute. Oh, what's that look for? Come on. You're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. And how isn't everything fine? Okay, you got me there. Everything's fine for us. The others, well, now that's a different story. What? You look pretty interested. Ah, you want to know what's going on. So, how should I start it off? Should I give you the short version or the long version? I mean, doesn't really matter because you're not going anywhere anytime soon. All right. Well, hmm, where do I start? Hmm, I mean, yeah, I guess I can start at the beginning. Um, and how we landed ourselves in this crazy predicament. Well, how you guys landed yourself in this crazy predicament. Well, so you remember about 2 weeks ago when we were first approached to come on this trip with them? Yeah. And they told us the lineup of people that were going to be there. And something in me, I don't know, snapped? Snapped. I think snap would be the word. Something in me snapped. And I got to thinking and plotting. But, you know, every good plot needs an accomplice of sorts. So, of course, I went to Kay. You know, she's kind of my best friend outside of you at this point. Um, yeah, we got to talking. I kind of told her my plan. She wasn't all the way on board for it up until I offered her Jake, Jack, Jacob. Who cares at this point? Up until I offered her him, that was when she was a little more sweetened to the deal, if you get what I'm saying. What? Did you think he was dead? Nah, he's not dead. Yet. I did make her promise to finish him off when she was done playing with him, of course. Um, so of course he probably will be dead, but he's not dead yet. I kind of snuck in on those two. She's having a great time. But anyway, back to the story. I know we're dying to know what happened. So yes, after I got Kay on my side, we decided to start putting some things into motion. For that, we would need extra help because let's face it, me and her, we don't quite equal out to Bob the Builder. So we went to one of the set designers who worked on the play with us. You remember? They were like head designer. Uh-huh. Ding. Yeah. So Barnaby helped us. Brought us up to this house last week. Remember that excuse I gave you about me and Kay needing to study for some psych test? Yeah. Yeah. And I didn't come back till like the next morning. I didn't actually stay over her house. Sorry. Didn't mean to lie. But it was for a good cause. Anyway, me, Kay, Barnaby, all went up to this house last week, and he basically set every trap up. Isn't that amazing? Honestly, I didn't think we would be able to get it done, but I mean, seeing how everyone fell into every trap so perfectly, I'm kind of impressed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've already called them and let them know that it was a success, but yeah, it was the time. Watching them all fall one by one, it was, I don't know, euphoric? Is that the word we should be using here? Whatever, I'm gonna use it. It was euphoric watching all of them fall prey to every single trap, dying at every single one. Okay, so first off, so I already planted the seeds for Chase to be the one to do the rooftop decorations, which I know. I should have won an acting reward for how I acted so against it, you know? I had you all fooled. Anyway, so I had Barnaby loosen the roof shingles. So as soon as he would get on the roof, he'd fall and slip off. And he did magnificently, actually. There was a bump in the middle of us, you know what we were doing. And yeah, you just kept going. We just kept going, actually. You didn't even notice it, but that bump was definitely him. Hanging on for dear fucking life. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, he slipped and fell, and he was hanging on to the roof for quite a while, actually. Until Kay came and loosened his fingers. Yeah. On the bright side, he was definitely dead on impact. She said he snapped his fucking neck. Eek. Yeah. And he hit his head on a rock, so if the neck snap didn't kill him, then that impact to his head surely did. Who else? Who else did we get? Peyton. Yeah. So we set up a contraption that once you stepped in a certain place, the rug would be pulled out from underneath you. Only she held on to that rug with her fucking feet. So stupid. I mean, she probably would have survived, right? If she didn't try to live, you know, probably. I mean, we got it on footage. We set up cameras everywhere. So like while we had you tied up and you know, getting everything set up for this moment, me and Kay kind of reviewed everything. It was a doozy, like watching her. Why did she have to die? Because she thought you were cute. She thought my boyfriend was cute. So she had to go. Simple as that. I'll send her mother some cards, though. Some flowers or something. Because I kind of feel bad for that one. I mean, she just thought you were cute. It wasn't anything too serious, right? Yeah. So, then we got to the last one. Malcolm. We killed him together. Yeah. We just actually got done killing him. Yeah, stab here, stab there. And he was gone, pretty much. It wasn't as if he could fight back after what had happened to them. Don't worry about it. Just another ingenious situation that Barnaby set up. Honestly, they didn't require payment, but at this point I might, because holy shit, everything worked perfectly. Like, I can't get over that. Made it so easy. And you made it so easy. Now, of course, I didn't set a trap for you because I wanted that honor to be all on me. So, obviously, I played the role of the scared, you know, what's gonna happen to us, boyfriend. But it was just that, a role. And you fell for it. And for what? Aw, I love you too. And you don't have to say it so rudely. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, I fell for it because I loved you. You mean you loved me. There's no ED onto that. We're still together. And if you knew any better, you'd watch those semantics. You're not really in the position to get on my bad side, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. So cheer up. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I just had to get rid of some baggage. Ugh, I know they were people, but ultimately, they were people who needed to be removed. So I removed them. Why are you acting like I didn't do this for us? You know what? I'm not gonna have this conversation with you. And I'm not gonna have this conversation with you because it doesn't matter. What's done is done. They can't be revived. You're not a witch. I'm not a witch. We don't have necromancy. So, like, get over it. Oh, they were your friends? Shut up. You barely spoke to Malcolm before you guys got on the play together. Peyton was definitely not your friend, and that new boy is exactly that, new. You'll find another. Just be glad I didn't kill anyone you actually cared about. And trust me, I could. There are a handful of people that I have my eye on your little basketball team. Yeah, I've noticed one too many lingering looks from a couple point guards. But neither here nor there. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And trust me, we will get to it. But right now, we have other things we need to see to. I mean, yeah, you are tied up, but that's mainly for me. Um, don't act like you don't like it. I know you have a slight kink for it, being restricted and all. But this is mainly a measurement for myself. I knew you wouldn't be pleased with my decisions, so yeah, I had to make sure you wouldn't be able to act out of rage. And, make sure I was good. But, once I apologize in only the way I know how to, then you'll be fine. We'll be fine. And we'll move on from this fucking nightmare. Okay? So, just sit back. Well, you don't really have a choice. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. But, everything's gonna be fine. Okay? Trust me. You trust me, right? Yeah, I mean, I haven't done much things that's trustworthy on this trip, but before this whole ordeal, think of who I was before. I was your loyal, trustworthy boyfriend, and I still am to my core. I got a little jealous. Yeah, just a little. And I may have done some things, but it's nothing we can't get past. Right, babe? Mm, we can get past this, right? And I think very carefully before I answer that, if I were you. Exactly. See? I knew you'd come around. But I didn't tie you up to have this one-on-one heart-to-heart situation. I didn't really even tie you up to confess all the things that I did. You just wanted to know, and you know I can't resist that phase. But we're going to get to the real reason I tied you up. So that I can remind you that at the end of the day, I am your one and only. I am your world, just like you're mine. Okay? And that means, again, I have an access to you that no one else will ever come close to. And I love you. And I know you're still probably mad, which is understandable to a degree. But what couple is perfect? Yeah, this is a little hiccup, but we'll get over it. We always do. Right? Come on, stop pouting. I know this is strange, but honestly, your body doesn't seem to be all that opposed to what's going on. I mean, I can see it. I can feel it. And soon I'm going to be able to feel it in more ways than one. That look right there. I don't know. I think it's best if you don't look at me like that. I might get addicted to it. This might happen again if you keep looking at me like that. Like, it's a cross of fear, bewilderment, underlining desire. I love it. Keep looking at me like that. Honestly, look at me like that the entire time. I have my way with you. And I'm gonna start from top to bottom. Starting with kissing that pretty little mouth of yours. And be sure not to try to do anything funny because who knows? I might just snap. Again. Be a good boy for me, will you? Oh, of course you will. Because even after all of this, you still want me. You still love me. Even after I so-called killed your friends. I can feel it. You still kiss me with a burning desire. You still kiss me like before. Nothing's changed. And that's what I like to see. Fuck. I can't get enough of those lips. But I gotta move on. Trailing down this nice neck. Did I ever tell you that I love when you swallow as I kiss on your neck? Just like that. So perfect. You are perfect. You know that? Now I'm gonna leave a mark. Just a simple one. You know, nothing crazy. It'll fade, of course, but you'll still know at the end of the day that you are mine. Look at that. Much better. If I had... Babe, are you okay? What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Yeah, you had a nightmare. So what? Wouldn't be the first time. But it would be the first time that you just rose up like the fucking Undertaker. Don't do that. That's fucking creepy. Listen, just go back to sleep. We're supposed to leave for that stupid trip tomorrow, so... And I'm not gonna be in the car with you while you're grumpy. No way. And we're not gonna have time to get coffee before we leave because it's out of the way. So you need to just go back to sleep so that we can... What? Wait a minute. You don't want to go? What do you mean you don't want to go anymore? This was your idea. Uh-huh. What the fuck did you dream about that just suddenly made you wake up and say you don't want to go on this trip? Do you even still want to go to the party? Like, no. Babe, what the fuck? No, honestly, are you okay? You just want to spend time with me? Well, I mean, sure, I guess. If you don't want to go, I can't force you. I'm glad, because I didn't want to go either, so... Yeah, I would much rather be in the house with you, giving candy out to the stragglers that come to my house, and, I don't know, just chill out and have a cute little horror movie night. I mean, that's my perfect version of Halloween. Not some stupid Halloween party filled with a bunch of people that, I don't know, I don't even fucking like, honestly. I mean, Kay will be there. She'll probably be so pissed that we're not going anymore. Fuck. Whatever. I'll call her in the morning. What was I doing? Homework? Don't look at me like that. Listen, if we were going to be gone for fucking 3 days, I need to at least get some of this work done. Don't worry, I'll be in bed soon. Just go back to sleep. And tomorrow, if you remember, you can tell me about this dream. Deal. I love you. And don't ever fucking raise up from the bed like that again. Honestly, it was the scariest thing I'd ever seen. All right, well, you get some sleep. I'm almost done with this. Yeah. Fine. I'll leave the light on. What the fuck? Just go back to sleep.